Hey everyone, it is DandyDrew here. We are back yet again for another video. This would be ranked game number 6, and we are in the third position. We had first the last two videos, now we are in the third position. This looks like a really fun board. I'm excited for this one. And two, I was thinking we might have to change up the game plan. The season is going to be ending in the next 2 to 3 days, and I really want to get one of my other accounts back to number 1. So this might be the last one, at least for this season, at least for this week, so I can focus on getting the other account back to the top of the leaderboard. But we do have a game in front of us. We will play it. We will get it done. Sheepport really catches my eye. You know, it's a strong 6.59. Kind of hard to disagree with that. Ore is pretty low, right? So they might make a play off the ore. I think if we're looking for versatility, I really like the 10.5.8. There's a lot you could start to pair that with. You have two really nice ports, the 3-1 ports. Even if you lose the race on the 3-1 on the 8 wheat, you're always going to have the 3-1 on the 10 here. But something about the Sheepport's really nice to me. I don't think anyone would take it. The break pairs really nicely with the fact that there's a lot of wood on this board. So I think if I'm first, I'm either taking the 10.5.8 or the 6.59. Also, the wood port's quite nice here. Kind of getting this road and going down. You know, you pick up the rare ore, you pick up the wood port while doubling ore at the same time. That's quite nice. Okay. It's like they read my mind or something, you know? Ideally, I think what I would like here is something like the 6.59.834. Okay. I just got to be careful. Is there anything I don't want to give them? I do think the 10.5.8 is just really good. 3 unique resources, high production. I have a lot of outs to pair with that. Problem is, 8.5.10 over down at the bottom is also high production, but it's a lot of wood. I just don't think my life is quite as good there. So let's do this. Let's take the 8.5.10. We're going to point up, and we're going to see what maybe we can work that with. We could maybe even do 6.3.11, which is we pick up that touch of brick. But I'm starting to think that we're probably going to work around this 10 ore, try to play maybe a little bit more of a development card game. So I'm pretty happy with this pick. There's also the word where we could point left. Let's pick it. As far as I know, I haven't seen these players before, so I don't really know the skill level we're dealing with. I mean, we do have Catan noob. There is some advantages again to the 9.10, but I'd rather just secure a port. You know, in your first settlement, you want to make sure that you get a port, get flexibility. So we're going high production, quite like this. And maybe there's a world where we have to play off of this 6.92. It's quite nice. It is the best brick. We're going to have a lot of wheat. Oh, and apparently I got a sub on Twitch. Yeah, for some of you that don't know this, I do have a Twitch channel. 8.5.10. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I do actually like this a lot. It makes a lot of sense, and they picked it very fast. So they knew what they were doing. They're going to be playing a very strong game as far as wood and brick, and no one's going to be taking 5.2, so they've got a really good network here. This is a side-by-side setup. 8.3.4 is really good. It's really good for black, just because they're going to be going Sheepport. So what makes us competitive here? And if like we go 3.10.11 and point left, do we get this spot? And he's going to go here. He's going to take the wheat. So I think we can risk it. It's super risky though. We might not get it. If we get 3.10.11 point right, you know what? I think we're going to go 3.10.11 point left. This is super risky, but I think this works out where blue's going to take the wheat here. He's going to take the 8.3.4. I think it's worth the risk, guys. I really do. We're going to gun for the 6.3.11. Super risky. But I think the advantages of picking up the 10 ore are quite nice. Yeah, we saw this. And I think here you just go 4.11.9. I don't see why you'd want to leave this spot. It completes your hand really nicely, gives you all 5 resources. And sure, black could use that wood to go for the sheep here, but then they really give up going for the Sheepport quickly. Depending on how optimal black's going to play, in my opinion, a little bit better for them to go Sheepport just because they can get their setup moving faster versus using that rare wood that they have to immediately run for the extra sheep here. So we called this. So it's good luck, have fun it. We have a very tough setup here. Oh, and the immediate break, but then it's also the immediate wood, which is not good for us. Okay. So we need some 10s in the house here. That's good. So a few 10s and we got the road settle, which will be big for us. And maybe we can also sell the ore to red. We've already got the wheat. I'm okay with this. So I'm thinking if 110 rolls, we can probably sell one of the extra ore for wood and take the road settle. I think red has a very nice position as well. So we're going to try to drop a road. Okay, and there's no roll that puts us over. All right, I think we can actually sell this brick to black here. Potentially also sell a brick 311. 6, 311. We really need the 6, 311, and then we're going to go to the port here. One of these ports. Blue's really in the tank here. What are they thinking? Okay, so it looks like we have somewhat of a deal for the 6, 311. I'm going to stay on his good side. Looks like we have an understanding. He's going to play off the sheep port, which as he should. I think that's smart from him. All right, we're not getting our rolls. This 8 block really hurts because I might be incentivized to pop here. So let's do this. No, I can't do it. I would typically ask for 2 cards, but it's going to put me over. That's the problem here. Okay, so we can buy a development card here. So first, let's see if we can get the wood. And I'm really targeting red. Also might be a world where we can sell the sheep for wood with red. Otherwise, we're just going to buy a development card. All right, knight is fine. Really nice settle there for red. He's picked up a sheep. All right, so I'm going to see if I can make a deal to get 2 woods here. Well, we have almost a guaranteed wood from... Yep. The 9 is probably the better block. Next. Okay, we got it. Good job. So I owe a sheep to blue. Okay, red is doing extremely well here. And this is good pacing-wise. Blue probably is going to hit the 6 brick to keep some pressure here. No. It's going to be a tough game, especially if blue's going to focus on development cards. No hit on red. I do think the sheep port is ridiculously good here, so I'm not diminishing that. I think it's a little strange, though, to be blocking the 8, in my opinion. And it's not just because I'm on it. It's just it doesn't really hurt black that much when you have this much sheep. And black hasn't really done anything but road settled. I should drop the road here. Yep. All right, so we're not getting our 10s. But we did get the 6-3-11, so that is strategically a really good win for us. So we're definitely playing in a tough position here. I'm going to ask for 2 cards. I'm going to see if I can get as much value as I can. Come on. So this anchor down is playing very well. We're not getting any 10s here. There's the 4s. Oh, 11s are super nice. Very nice for us. We'll just be quiet. Okay, so now we need to make a play for a port kind of as soon as possible. Looks like a city. And of course it rolls. God damn it. So let's go here. I think we'll hit red. I think he's got wood. Yep. Which is fine with me. That way a 3 is a road settle. And I don't think we get hit here. I think if anything, it's going to be on the 4 potentially. So a 3 would be amazing. Hopefully he has a knight. I think anything else is not great for us. And it's still on us, huh? This looks like a little bit of bitterness, I think. Okay, that's fine. And we're still a 3 away from the road settle. 10 is a development card. So I might make a deal with red here. Sheep port's still looking good. So I'm really looking at black here. See if I can give him a value deal. So I'm going to do something like this for an ore. See if I can pop. That's fine with me. Knight, that is really good. Okay, we might be able to grab a brick. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to try to put some pressure on road, try to give black road. This is going to be tough. Oh my. A 7 would be amazing here. Just killing red's hand. He's got a really good hand. He's got very high production. And I think he's going for a city. Damn it. I think we're going to hold. I think the benefits of holding are real here. Just red is... And this is why, you know, you have to put some pressure on red. We're in a tough position. We're going to have to stay focused, hopefully get some rolls. We're not getting the rolls we need. The 110 that did roll was blocked. So we're falling behind on production. These things happen, guys. No. 9s are going crazy. The thing is, if you don't try for it, then then we're dead. To that too, I mean, black is also in a very nice position. The 12. What a roll. All right, so he's probably got a VP here. 4. We don't necessarily have bad production. We needed to get a port. So, I mean, it was a risk going for the 6-3-11, but we're just moving so slow at this point, and the rolls are just really crushing us. 12's out rolling or. And by the way, when these things happen, guys, sometimes you're going to take brutal losses or you're going to get in brutal positions. You got to just deal with it. He should play knight. Okay, good. Mono, that's huge. Problem is we might be losing. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play another knight. Brick, very good. Petty. Okay. He's saying not at all. But the mono is really nice. I mean, black's also doing really well, but I need to get army. That's the problem. Unfortunately, we're not getting any help from the table. Okay, so at least blue should be hitting something like the 5. And I wonder if black's going to just play knights just to try to take army themselves. Okay, we can take that. Yeah, it sucks. Really sucks. Don't pop again. Is it a year of plenty? Kind of looks like some kind of year of plenty play or something. So the problem is if red has a VP, they're at 6 and they rode in a knight for the win. So it's imperative I get army, and even army for me is at 5 with the mono. That's not bad, but we need more. We need a lot more than that. Oh my goodness! And you should play knight here. Yeah, and you messed up, blue. I mean, like the alternative is that I use the mono, but we're not getting any good rolls here, unfortunately. Maybe there's a world where we can cut down the middle. It's looking bad, guys. Yeah, GG. Yeah, GG. Wow. That was a blowout for us. That was a tough one. Blue didn't really want to help at all. I mean, it was pretty obvious that we were losing pacing on army, but let me see, GG. Really tough one. What are you going to do? It's extremely rare that I get 3 points. And I think it was a little petty for red to be robbing me. I think that was purely just out of spite. I mean, clearly I'm in last place. I'm kind of grasping for straws. Let's take a look at the dice. 9s were crushing it. 8s didn't really show up, which was really one of our money rolls. That really sucks. Because without the wheat, our hands were flooded with a lot of sheep. The 6 was crushing, the 5 was crushing. Just couldn't really get it going. And then the 12s. Black just really had a great game. The 12s were very strong for them. It's a tough game to lose. I'm not going to lie. Oh, he thinks I'm delighted. Not quite delighted. But so maybe there was a little bit of reputation there. I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully you can see, like, even really good players have to deal with that. It's not just every game's a blowout, not every game's a win. And it sucks. I know I've been getting a lot of comments recently about, well, how do you deal, being unfazed? Well, I don't. Like, sometimes you play a bad game and it's unfortunate, right? Like, you have to kind of deal with bad trades, bad players, bad rolls. Best thing you can do is take the punch on the chin and just keep moving. Hopefully, in some ways, though this wasn't great for us, hopefully this inspires you to show that, hey, everyone has bad days, and we're just going to keep pushing. What could I have done differently? Was the 8-5-10 the right pick? I'm not entirely sure. I think, in principle, it's really good. We have the ability to get the port. We're a lot more flexible. We also just weren't getting a lot of collaboration on this table, which I think was one of the bigger issues. Everyone was just playing in their silos, trying to work that angle. Blue had to trade us the wheat there. That was our only opportunity. And I suppose I could have used the mono to take army. I just lose army in the long run anyways. So it's like, why waste the mono there? I'd rather try to work with the board and make the mono more beneficial to me. Anyways, what are you going to do? Everyone, thank you so much. Game number 6. our worst result yet, but it's a result. It's something we can learn from and reflect on. DandyDrew, game number 6 in the books. You take care.